What up, guys? Welcome to the first installment of Favorite Fridays, and today we're ranking the director's 5 favorite movies. Let's check it out. All right, coming in at number 5, I got one of my personal favorites, Madea. All right, coming in at number 5. All right, coming in at number 5. All right, coming in at number 5, a well-known movie. I'm sure a lot of people in my community love this movie, Madea's Big Happy Family. Now, I had a lot of Madea movies to choose from, a lot. But I chose Big Happy Family because the drama is top tier. You got stars in this movie. You got Bow Wow. You got Tiana Taylor. You got Lauren London, okay? 3 stars in that movie. Not to mention Madea's comedy, the passing, and then everyone crying, the big moments with Byron. This is perfect. Has some sentimental value to it. You know, probably one of the first Madea movies I've seen. So it's just a top tier movie. On like the scale of how good it is versus how much I enjoy watching it, it definitely, you know what I'm saying, it clears. It's a very enjoyable movie versus how good the actual movie is. But the story is pretty good. It has some funny moments, and I enjoy the actors. So, Big Happy Family comes in at number 5. Coming in at number 4, this was a personal favorite for a while before I really got into watching movies and movie watching. Okay, this movie, like, it hits me right here. Hits me right here. But I'm talking about Let It Shine. Let It Shine, my gosh. I can quote this movie word for word, bar for bar, song for song. We can, if you think you're a bigger Let It Shine fan than me, we can go toe to toe on it. You're just not. Okay, this movie sucks. Okay, all right, not too much on Let It Shine, but it's not a great movie. After watching it about 12,462 times, I realized the movie has a lot of flaws. It has a lot of flaws, okay? But I can watch this, I can turn this movie on, I can just feel at home. I remember, 2012 when this movie first dropped, and, I saw it like a week later. Shout out to Kwame, my cousin, who put me on to this movie after he's seen it. He just couldn't stop talking about it, so I had to watch it, and my life changed after that. The soundtrack is beautiful, the nostalgia in it, the blackness of the Disney movie. Oh, shout out to Tyler James Williams, shout out to Coco Jones, and wow, Trevor Jackson. Sorry for blanking on your name for a second, but the nostalgia in this movie, it's a perfect family time movie. You know what I mean? It's not a perfect movie, but it just makes me feel at home. But that's my number 4, Let It Shine. Coming in at number 3, I got Pulp Fiction. Now we get into, my top 3 are great movies. Argue with yourself. My top 3 are great movies. I love Pulp Fiction because it's just, you gotta be glued in every second of the movie or you will miss something. The action, the random action from here and there just pops up. Somebody just gets shot out of nowhere. Ving Rhames is in this movie. And if you know Baby Boy, you know Ving Rhames, okay? This movie is just, it's an actual good movie. It's like, the only thing is it drags maybe just a little bit and it jumps back and forth maybe just a little too much where you could get confused sometimes from the present day, from what happened before and there's no like clear cut what is happening. Okay, I'm here in present day. I'm back in the day. Now this is why, but it comes all together in the end, and you just chef's kiss. When I seen Pulp Fiction for the first time, I was glued in, and it's amazing. And I don't know what was in that briefcase, but I want to know. If I open a briefcase and it shines like that, that is what I need. So number 3 is Pulp Fiction. Number 2 and 3 are interchangeable. They're very close to me. Okay, very close. Memento, directed by Christopher Nolan. I know a lot of you probably don't know what this movie is, but I don't even know if I can watch this movie again. It was just so perfect the first time I seen it that I don't know if I can just watch it again. I don't want to go back and not like this movie as much as I do. Just the way I said about Pulp Fiction, that you gotta pay attention every second. Oh my gosh, you cannot miss a second of Memento or you will get lost. And the reason why I put it just above Pulp Fiction, I enjoy the plot just a little more with the guy just not knowing what's going on. As he's piecing things together, we're piecing things together. And first of all, most of the time we're probably wrong. We're jumping to conclusions. We're thinking this is happening, but actually this is happening. Great. Can't remember the lead actor's name right at the moment, but he did a great job in this movie. I loved his acting in this movie, and again, everything just came together. There's a twist in it. It draws you in so much that you never want to look away, and you really can't look away. So Memento, directed by Christopher Nolan. If you haven't seen it, go and see it. If you love mystery and thriller and action, this is the movie for you. Number 2, Memento. Now, before I get into my number 1, I am going to give you some honorable mentions. Shout out to Sinners. I just seen Sinners a couple weeks ago, and I want to see it every day of the week. Sinners was so good, and it is this close, and I mean this close, to entering my top 5. By next week, it may enter my top 5, but it's really close. Honestly, it is. It's extremely close. But it just came out. You know, I'm trying to make sure it's not recency bias. That's why I couldn't include it. But I had to mention Sinners. It was such a good movie. I don't want to give out spoilers if you haven't seen it, but it's so perfect. Ryan Coogler, one of my personal favorite producers / directors in the game right now. It's just Michael B. Jordan, one of the best actors in the game right now. Speaking of Michael B. Jordan, Creed 3 was such a good movie, okay? And it took me a while to see it. I actually saw Creed 3 before fully. I've seen bits and pieces of 1 and 2, but Creed 3 is I seen that one fully through for the first time recently as well, and dang near perfect movie. Ryan Coogler did it again. It's just the way the storyline builds and builds and builds and builds, and the characters are so I was rooting for Dame. I don't know why, but I was rooting for Dame because it's just he's a villain, but he's justified, and that's the best villain characters when they're justified in their villainy for a reason, you know what I mean? So those are some honorable mentions. Also, I've been seeing a lot of Paid in Full on my TikTok recently. Good movie, funny movie, based on a true story, real life stuff, but hey, I gotta go back and rewatch that in full before I even throw it anywhere near my top 5. But with that being said, let's get to number 1. And at number 1, my favorite movie of all time. I'm gonna let you guys think for a second. What could Dave the director's favorite movie possibly be? You're wrong. It's The Greatest Showman. Yes, it is. It is The Greatest Showman. The Greatest Showman is my favorite movie of all time. Argue with your nanny. All right. The Greatest Showman is so good for so many reasons. It's based on a true story, inspired by a true story, I like to say, because I don't know how much of that was real, but they get you so invested in the characters. The emotions are so up and down. P.T. Barnum and wanting to just, the beginning, first of all, when he's a kid and how they're treating him and his dad, and then how he's just so open to these people who nobody else is open to, and he gives them a home in the circus, and just on the surface level, you look at it and you're like, oh, this is just a kid-friendly movie, but it's so much deeper than that. He gives these people a home, makes them feel accepted, and then he becomes the people that he hated, and he has to realize that, and then his wife is realizing that, trying to get him to realize that, but he's not realizing it, and then Jenny Lynn comes along and falls in love with him in 2 seconds, and then she starts crying, and I start crying. It's just a mess. But The Greatest Showman is a great movie. The music, the soundtrack, the actors, Hugh Jackman, Zac Efron, Zendaya. I'm like, that is a top tier movie. And if you don't agree, go back and watch it again. The Greatest Showman, my favorite movie of all time. With that being said, that's my top 5 movies of all time. If you liked this video, please subscribe to the channel. Okay, please follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. On everything, on all social medias, okay? We got a lot of things coming with DTD coming soon. Okay, this is the first rendition of Favorite Fridays, and I hope you enjoy it. So like I said, like the video, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. Join the DTD family, and I see y'all when I see y'all. Peace!